Hi, this is Jon Oldham from Harvey Cedars, and it's a beautiful day here. And again, we're celebrating our 85th year. God has been faithful to us for 85 years at Harvey Cedars. We've been also looking at John this year a little bit, and I was thinking about John chapter 6, where Jesus feeds the 5,000. And just a couple of things you think about that is that Jesus was tired from doing all the miracles, and everybody was like following him, and he had just learned John the Baptist had been beheaded. Remember, John was his cousin, and some of Jesus' disciples had been John's disciples. So this was an emotional, difficult time, and he just wanted to get away, but the people followed him, right? And one of the things that sat there when the people followed him, and he saw the crowds that were out there. We talk about 5,000, but it says 5,000 men. So how many people were really there? Maybe 12, 15,000? I mean, they usually only just counted the men sometime in those crowds. But just a couple of lessons that we can tease out from that. One is that Jesus had compassion on the crowd. He knew that they were hungry and that they needed to eat. He saw the compassion, and we need to be compassionate for those that we see along the way. The second thing that we see is that the boy with the 5 loaves and the 2 fish is that he was willing to give them to Jesus to be used. 5 loaves and 2 fishes, right? Not only did he give up his own lunch, right, for the people that were there, but on his own, he could have done nothing really with those 5 loaves. But the interesting thing is that God can use your gifts, your talents, just like he used those fish and those loaves of bread to feed the 5,000 people. God can use your gifts and your talents to accomplish his purposes. And the third thing that I see from there, and there's many life lessons in here, this picture goes back with the bread, right? And it goes back to when the people were in the wilderness and the manna. And the third thing is that God gives us enough for today. Only enough for today. Remember when they would go out and get the manna, right? You had to get it every morning. You had to go out every morning. And when they first tried to go take enough because they were afraid it wasn't going to show up the next day, right? It went bad. God gives us enough for today. But here's the thing, is that they had to go out and get it every day. They had to go collect the manna. And so like that, spiritually, we need to go out, spend time in God's word, right? And spend time with him, and he will give you enough for today. But he doesn't promise, he promised enough for each day. It's not going to give you enough for today that'll last tomorrow, but he gives us enough for each day. And so as you live your life, right? Go and meet with him, go get your manna for today, and he will give you enough for today. Have a great day. This is Jon Oldham from Harvey Cedars.